Hey guys, I'm P-Freak. Welcome back to Pokemon Fire Red. Last time we made to Violet City and we explored the Pokemon Tower there, but we couldn't get very far because we didn't have an item to see the ghosts. We also had a little rival battle over there. Then we made all the way over here to Celadon, have a brand new party member with us, who is not actually in our party right now, unfortunately, and also got the best HM in the entire game, Fly. In this part, you might notice that, again, as I said previously, we don't have our main party members in our party. That's because I actually went around and caught the Pokemon that we needed for all those in-game trades. So that's what we're going to start off with. We're going to fly on over first off to Celadon City. There is another in-game trade in Celadon City according to what I have up on my screen right now, but unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that for a long while. And I just realized I don't have a cut right now, so we're going to have to go barge into those people's homes if we want to get around. Such an unfortunate place, and they still haven't cleaned the place up. Frickin' slobs. Anyways, if you remember early on in our adventure, if we go all the way down here to Route 5 and the underground path right here, we have this little girl right here, who will trade a Nidoran male for a Nidoran female. In Leaf Green, this will be a Nidoran female for a Nidoran male. It's because Nidoran male and Nidoran female have a 1% chance of encounter in their respective non-dominant games. So, for example, Fire Red has a 1% chance of fighting a Nidoran female where you'd find a Nidoran male, and vice versa for Leaf Green. So this just makes the trade a lot easier. And like that, we got Miss Nido. Interesting. But on the bright side, that does fill another page in our Pokédex. Now again, I'm not trying to go for 100% our Pokédex, that's impossible for one single game. But I am trying to get a bunch because we have those aids we gotta deal with. That sounded bad, I am so sorry. The Professor Oak's assistants that we gotta deal with. And she has an item as well. We got a tiny mushroom, I think it's just a selling item. Alright, also, you might be questioning why I have Pidgeotto instead of Pidgey. Again, filling out Pokédex pages, I found a high-level Pidgey, I evolved into a Pidgeotto. The first Seeker is very, very, very helpful. Now, next place is Route 11. Actually, Vermilion City. We have that trade with Spearow over in Vermilion City. Let's just see if I can remember where it's located. Is it over here? Nope, this is where we got the old rod. Let's see. This house? Yes, it is. Now again, I'm saying this up front, this is a horrible, horrible trade. Farfetch is a horrible Pokemon, especially compared to Spearow. But Farfetch does get better, I guess. It gets an evolution, finally, but that's not for another 5 generations. So Farfetch is just Farfetch. It doesn't evolve at all, and the best thing for it, Cut Slave, I guess? I don't know. Shading. That is a weird nickname. Shading. Okay, whatever. These guys are just little kids. Thank you. And the held item that this one has is a stick. What the hell is that supposed to do? Let's see. A stick of Leak to be held by Farfetch. It raises Farfetch's critical hit ratio. That's nice and all, but again... maybe that's why... Okay, that makes sense. In Generation 8, Sword and Shield, it gets an evolution that the only way for it to evolve, it has to get 3 critical hits in a row. And the best way for you to do that is use the Focus Energy TM that you get, and then give it a Leak, but... what am I doing? Sorry. Now we just have the last trade that we need to take care of, which is over in Route 11. Alright, we're over here at the end of Route 11, the gate to Route, whatever route is to the right of this. And we have this trainer right here. I'm looking for the Pokemon Nidorino. Want to trade for my Nidorina? Again, making it easier for you to actually collect Nidoran female and Nidorina, instead of having to look around for a 1% capture. Thankfully, they thought ahead about this. This is even, I think this is in the original games as well. Yep. Nina! I used to have a coworker named Nina. Not bad, not bad. Alright, and one last thing I'm going to do. I found another moonstone. You can find this moonstone in the rock southeast. Yeah, southeast of the Pokemon Maniac that you fight in Mount Moon before you choose your fossil. And if we use this on Nina, then Nina can evolve into Nidoqueen, the Queen counterpart to Nidoking. If you do want to use Nidoqueen, be wary that it's more of a I believe it's more defensive than Nidoking's offensive abilities. I just think Nidoking's a better Pokemon. Also, its design is just weird. That's all I want to say on the matter. But with that, we have owned a total of 33 Pokemon, so I didn't really need to do that, but still, it'll help us, because we're not done catching Pokemon to get items. But speaking of which, hi, remember me? I want Professor Oak's aids. I'd give you them, Delilah. Your Pokedex has completed on 30 species. I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with this item finder for you. So Jordan, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 30 kinds of Pokemon? Now I have. Great, you have caught or owned 33 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. And we get the item finder. This will make it a lot easier for us to find hidden items now. There are items on the ground that may be hidden from view. Use the item finder to detect any hidden items close to you. The machine is a bit limited. It can't pinpoint item locations. What it does is show the directions of where the item is. Use it to get your bearings and search suspect area by hand. It's not the best item finder ever. At least last time I checked. If I remember, if we go over to one of the underground paths, we should be able to see a good example of this. Alright, here in the underground path, we should be able to find some hidden items now that we have the item finder. Unfortunately, we can't register all the items that we want to register, so let's see. Just walk a bit more. I swear there are hidden items in this area. There we go. Item finder's responding. There's an item buried around here. Let's see. Okay. There we go. That's how the item finding basically works. I don't think it's the best in most other Pokemon games. It shows you a more exact location. I think actually, I'm not quite sure, but I think actually in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald it was a bit less intuitive. In Diamond and Pearl, they definitely fix it. Let's see. Any more? Nope. Nope. Alright, I guess that was the only hidden item. I thought there were more hidden items around here. I feel dumb now. Alright, our next stop is back here at Route 10. There was another professor's aide that we need to talk to here. Oh, Jordan, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides to Professor Oat. Professor Oat. Why'd I put a T at the end? If your Pokedex has complete data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward from Professor Oak. He entrusted me with an Everstone. So Jordan, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 20 kinds of Pokemon? Yes, we have 33 kinds. We get the Everstone, which is not that useful, honestly. Make a Pokemon evolve certainly can add to the Pokedex, however, at times you may not want a certain Pokemon to evolve. In that case, give an Everstone to that Pokemon. It will prevent evolution according to the professor. That's great and all, but it's gonna kind of be wasting space on our items. Yes, unfortunately, in this game, we do have limited item space. I have not gone over this yet, but it's best to talk about it now instead of when it will pop up later. So I'm actually going to deposit some items that we're not going to be using. So, Cleanse Tag, Stick, the Everstone, saw that later. Let's see, what else? Probably not going to use this. I'm not going to use the rare candies right now. I may use them later near the end. Okay. Alright, and with that, I'm going to grab all the Pokemon that we needed, and I'll meet you guys back at Celadon. I know I said we were going to head back to Celadon, but I just remembered that there's one other thing I want to do. Now that we have access to the ability to Cut and access to the move Fly, we're going to go around to see some places where we can actually use Cut to obtain some stuff that we couldn't before. Starting with over here in Viridian City. I must have dozed off in the sun. I had this weird dream about a drowsy eating my dream, and I learned how to eat dreams. This is too spooky. Let me teach you to a Pokemon so I can forget about it. This guy will teach a Pokemon Dream Eater. Dream Eater, none of our Pokemon can learn anyways. But basically what it does is that if the target Pokemon is asleep, you can use Dream Eater to do some damage and also restore some HP. It's a complicated Mega Drain or Absorb or whatever. We could also cut this if we wanted to, but there's no real point since we could just walk around the back. And also, I mentioned before that if we go up to Route 2, we can just cut the little trees over here if we want to get over there. Going over here into Pewter, we can now access this part of the museum. Go through this back door. The secret of space, the mysteries of Earth. There's so many things about which we know so little. That should spur us to study harder, not toss in the towel. The only thing you should toss. Well, how about a seismic toss? Should I teach you to a Pokemon? Seismic toss, if I remember correctly, is a move that does damage equal to the level of your Pokemon. It's not a bad move for early on, and it continues growing until your Pokemon reaches max level, which is level 100. And it's also kind of a signature move for Blissey's in competitive battling. But other than that, it's alright, I guess. It's kind of like Nightshade, but a fighting type version. We have 2 fossils of rare prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit. That's cool. Speaking of fossils, shh, listen, I need someone to share a secret with someone. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it, but my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. And we get the old amber. Oh god, I know exactly how this ends up going. Well, I guess we have to find a Pokemon lab somewhere. You can't sneak in the back way. Nice try, kid, but no. Oh, whatever. Do you know what amber is? Amber contains genetic matter of ancient Pokemon. There's a lab somewhere trying to resurrect Pokemon from amber. Wonder if... Nah, it's probably not Professor Oak's lab. We'll find out where we're supposed to resurrect this amber eventually. Alright, that's all I can remember for using cuts. There was that one spot in the routes above Cerulean City where you can get an item, but I already got that item previously. You can just have the trainer be dragged forward and then just sneak right by them. Anyways, now let's explore Celadon City for a bit. We do have a gym battles that's going to be going on here eventually, but for now, we're just going to explore. There are some things we want to pick up here before we continue on. First, we're going through this back way. Are there any hidden items around here? Oh, there's this. We found an ether. Not bad, not bad. Looks to be an entrance over here, so let's go through here. Up the stairs we go. We'll go through the front way eventually, but if we go all the way up here... There's nothing that I don't know, like I wrote on the blackboard. I know about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy Advance. Get together with your friends and enjoy trading Pokemon. What the hell kind of drugs are you on? And over here we have an Eevee. Eevee. I love this Pokemon and I wish it was the mascot instead of Pikachu. It would be such a better mascot. Eevee has the fortunate, I guess, chance to evolve into several different kinds of Pokemon. In this game, unfortunately, it can only evolve into 3 different kinds. There are 2 other Pokemon that can evolve in this game if there was a day and night cycle, but unfortunately in Fire and Leaf Green there is not a day and night cycle. So you're stuck with only 3 different Pokemon. If you give it a Firestone, you give it Flareon, a physical attacking fire type. Which sucks, because fire types are all special attacks here. Until the next generation. If you give it a Thunderstone, then it turns into Jolteon, which is probably the best of the 3 options you have here. It's has high special attack, and it has high speed. It's really powerful electric type. And if you give it a Water Stone, it turns into Vaporeon, a more defensive HP tank water type, but still really good. Just don't expect it to be doing tons of damage, unlike Jolteon. I don't want to give it a nickname, and it'll just transfer to BC. Unfortunately, this is the only Eevee you can get into the game to my knowledge, at least until later in this game. There is a way for you to get more Eevees in this game, we just won't be able to do that for quite a while. Alright, I think that's all we can do back here. So much for sneaking around. Now, let's see what we can actually enter through the normal ways. Let's go through the building, this building the normal way. I think this is a condominium or something like that. Celadon Mansion, Manager Suite. Okay, never mind, it's a mansion. Hey, old lady, what's going on here? You shouldn't spend all your money on drinks. Try this instead. And we get the tea. This is what's going to enable us to go to Saffron City now. Nothing beats thirst like some hot tea. In the original games, you instead had to go to the top floor of this mansion or whatever, and you were to go buy a drink that the guards would share with each other. This is a weird background, by the way. Unfortunately, it does not look like there's any way for us to do that now. There's no drink dispensing machine here. Which sucks because drinks are actually really good, really cheap healing items, actually. Fresh water heals 50, I believe. Soda pop heals 60, and then lemonade heals 70. There probably is a location for us to get them, but I don't know where that... Probably... Actually, no, it's probably over here in the Celadon department store. First floor, service counter. Second floor, trader's market. Third floor, TV game shop. Fourth floor, wise man gifts. Fifth floor, drugstore. Rooftop square, vending machines. Yeah, here's where the vending machines are. You just need to go up to the top of this department store, grab a drink, and then give it to one of the officers. Then you'd be able to go to Saffron City, no problem. Now you have to actually grab that tea in order to share with everyone. Anyways, this is basically the town's Pokemart. We have a bunch of TMs here that we can buy. They're really nice TMs. Some of them we've already caught before, but again, TMs are finite use, so always being able to buy more is great. Roar, Hyper Beam, which is one of the strongest moves in the game. Dig, Brick Break, Secret Power, Attract, and that's all we have here. Nothing really attractive. Let's see, what do you have? And you have just a regular store. Okay. I think I do need some more revives. Yeah, I'll take 6 more. Yeah. Then some super potions. Like 7 more. And 4 more great balls. Okay. Should be... Actually, wait. We don't have any awakenings either, so I might as well just grab some of those. Oh, we have 1, but... Alright. There's a reason I'm trying to actually kind of conserve money right now, but we'll get to that later. We go up to the 3rd floor. TV Game Shop. Huh, this would actually be my favorite section of the department store. I've always loved the technology sections. Oh hi, I finally fished Pokemon. Not done yet? How about I teach you a good move? The move I have in mind is Counter. Not that great of a move, actually. What Counter does is it counters a Pokemon move. Basically, if a Pokemon who uses Counter is hit with a physical attack, then they can use Counter to do more damage back to the Pokemon. But it has to be a physical attack, and it can be easily, well, countered by using only special attacking moves. Maybe there's something else here, I'm not entirely sure. I don't have any notes on this right now. We go up to the 4th floor. We have the Wise Man gifts. I'm getting a present for my girlfriend. I guess Pokédoll will be it. It's a popular thing. There's a fun little glitch in the original games that I'm pretty sure they removed in this game. You could actually use a Pokédoll to get through the Pokemon Tower instead of having to get the Sylph Scope that they mentioned that we need to get. Unfortunately, I do not think it's in this game. Hi there, how may I help you? We can get Pokédolls, Retro Mail, and then the Firestone, Thunderstone, Waterstone, and Leafstone. These are evolution stones that I've mentioned previously, especially when I was talking about Eevee. This is probably the only time they've ever been available for actually just purchasing. Other times you've had to just find them out in the wild. Which is good, because we have Pokemon that need these in order to evolve. We have our Growlithe, who needs a Firestone to evolve. Unfortunately, he's not going to be evolving just yet. He needs to learn one last move before he does. We have a Thunderstone, which Rhett needs to evolve. And we have a Leaf Stone for a Pokemon I'm going to be getting later on. Leaf Stones can also evolve Bloom, the evolution of Oddish, into Vileplume, and what is it? Damn it, the evolution of Bellsprout can evolve then into Victory Bell. I just can't remember what Bellsprout's evolution is. Anyways, while we have those items right now, might as well use them. Yes, I have a lot of stone evolutions in my party, I just realized that. Alright, Rhett, why did I say Crash? Here we go. And just like that, we get Raichu. Honestly, who I think is better than Pikachu. Even though Pikachu's the mascot and all that, I've said this before, but I like Raichu way better. And it has hopefully better stats now and can actually one-shot some things. Welcome to the fun zone, Raichu. Anyways, we move on to the 5th floor. The drugstore. I suppose should have mentioned Pokédolls in normal battles. What they do is that you throw it to a Pokemon, the battle instantly ends. So it's a great way to run away from Pokemon battles. Here, you can buy vitamins. We have no money to buy these vitamins, but they basically raise certain stats of the Pokemon. We have HP, protein for attack, iron for defense, calcium for special attack, zinc for special defense, and carbos for speed. You can also find these in the wild, but if you want to just buy them, they're here. They're just horribly expensive. And here, we can buy X items, which again are fine. X accuracy actually used to completely ignore accuracy checks in the first generation. It's still a good item, it's just now it just raises the accuracy stats by 1. And here are the vending machines I was talking about. See, fresh water, soda pop, and lemonade. Look how cheap these are, and they heal a whole bunch. I'm actually going to be getting as much lemonade as I can, so give me a second. The unfortunate thing is that you cannot buy them in bulk, and you have to keep scrolling down to do the lemonade every time, since I actually just bought that fresh water. So give me a bit. Alright, so I didn't buy as much as I could. I actually just bought 10, but that's totally fine for now. It's actually a lot faster than it is on most other games, but I still wish either one, they would just keep it at the previous selection, or 2, they would actually let you buy it in bulk. But hey, you gotta pick your battles, man. Alright, we have one last place we need to check out before we go to our Pokemon battle. Right over here. We have, I don't know, Game Corner, I believe this place is called. Welcome. You can exchange your coins for fabulous prizes next door. Okay. Welcome to the Rocket Game Corner. Do you need some coins? Would you like to buy some? Sure. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have a coin case. Coin case, huh? I wonder where we're gonna get one of those. No, actually, I forget where we're supposed to get it. Give me a second. Okay, here's where we're supposed to get the coin case. This is a little secluded restaurant. I think it's this guy over here drinking a pint. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And we get the coin case. I don't normally grab this thing. God, I can speak today. So that's why I kind of don't remember where the location was. But now we can go back to the Rocket Game Corner. God, that's awfully suspicious. And we can actually buy coins now. So coins are both needed in order for you to play the slot machines and also for you to exchange prizes. The slot machines! God, these things are annoying. Basically, it's just like any old slot machine where you hit it several times. Every time you put in a coin, you get more chances to win, up to 3 coins. And you basically are just... You're trying to stop it all and trying to win. And you never do. You never do with this game. Okay, you do apparently. But that got me a net gain of nothing. These are incredibly random, and no, there's no way for you to, like, predetermine or, like, decide. There's no easy way for you to win. These things are predetermined once the thing are spinning, whether you want or not. You can see what your prizes are for each combo. So 7s obviously is what you want to aim for, but you can also get rockets, symbols, Pikachu, Psyducks, Magnemite, so on and so forth. Anyways, this is honestly kind of a waste of time, and you're just going to be spending a lot more money. It's like an actual casino. So most of the times, if you want coins, you're going to have to actually buy them. Or there's some people around here who will actually give you coins for free. Oh, this is the gym leader's guide. She's a user of grass-type Pokemon at 1 with nature. She might appear docile because of her flower arranging. She's not to be taken lightly. I'm sure she isn't. Games are scary. It's so easy to get hooked. These slot machines, win or lose, it's only by luck. Yeah, I know that. I know that all too well. Kid, do you want to play? And we got some free coins. I told you they'd be around here. Keep this quiet. It's rumored that this place is run by Team Rocket. Really? Rocket Game Corner, I would never guess. I think machines have different odds. Interesting. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably not. Games are scary. It's so easy to get hooked. Alright, talk to you. Place sure seems to be popular. Hey, what? You're throwing me off. Here, some coins, so shoo. Not bad, not bad. What's up? Want some coins? Yes, please. And I think there's some coins hidden on the ground as well. I wonder if the item finder will help us with that. Alright. There we go. Now let's register the item finder so we can just find them a lot faster. Okay. There we go. I'm glad you can at least use the item finder inside buildings as well. That'd really suck if you couldn't, but sometimes buildings have hidden coin locations as well. That was a lucky guess. Alright. There we go. Is that all of it? Nope, we still have more we gotta find. Okay. Alright. And still more around here, jeez. A lot of people just dropping their coins around here. And I think that's everything. We've been through these aisles just running back and forth, having this little thing beep everywhere. With that, we have a total of 360 coins. Yay! Now granted, that will help you play a lot more slots. But the main reason that you get coins is if you go over here, you have the prize corner. Exchange your coins for prizes. Which prize would you like? Here you can get different held items. Smoke Ball guarantees that you'll always run away from a wild Pokemon battle. Miracle Seed raises the power of grass type moves by 10%. Charcoal, same thing but with fire type moves. Mystic Water, same thing with water type moves. And a Yellow Flute. I believe that one cures confusion. These were items introduced in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. It's the Red Flute, Blue Flute, Yellow Flute, Black Flute, and White Flute. One of them is supposed to cure infatuation, another one cures confusion, another one cures sleep. The Black Flute makes wild Pokemon encountered less often, White Flute makes Pokemon encountered more often. I just can't remember which one the Yellow Flute's supposed to be. And they're infinite use. In this one, we can get different Pokemon. If you didn't want to catch an Aberrant Wild, there you go. Same thing with Clefairy. And then we have some of the rarer ones, Dratini, Scyther, and Porygon. Now, in Leaf Green, these are totally different, and if I remember, totally weird looking. Like, the exchanges aren't exactly even. I think Leaf Green got the better deal out of it. And then here, we can get certain TMs. But as you can see, those things are hella expensive. And guess what? There's one TM here, actually 2 TMs here, that I want to actually get. Am I going to waste my life trying to get freaking slot machines to work for me? No! I am going to actually buy the coins. That's why I kind of wanted to conserve money, but there was so much in the department store that we actually wanted to buy. So hopefully later on we get more money to actually buy all the stuff that we want. But anyways, that's enough for now. We actually went through a lot more stuff than I expected to go through today. Oh, what am I to do? Someone stole our self-scope. Thief came running this way, I'm sure of it. But I lost sight of him. Where'd he go? We did see a suspicious-looking character in there. But I think we're going to take care of that some other time. We've been going on here for quite a bit, and I know I keep saying that we're going to be fighting the gym battle, but I think we should probably save that for next time. If we go all the way over here, that was a kind of a waste of time. Because that's not the path we're supposed to go. The path we're supposed to go is down here. I know my way around this game, I swear. This is only like my 3rd time playing this game, I promise. Go to this guy right over here. This gym's great, it's full of women. Creepy old dude. But like I said, I'm going to call it quits here. So, that's going to be it for this part. If you like what I do, subscribe to my channel, consider supporting me on Patreon, and follow me on all my social media links. All that will be in the description. I'll see you all next time where we actually go through our 4th gym battle. I'll see you all then.